Meanwhile, officials are targeting another stretch of New Jersey highway notorious for horrendous traffic and fatal crashes. Route 1, which has seen a spike in deadly car accidents in recent years. The Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office is launching a program to get drivers to slow down and ditch their aggressive behaviors. Raven Santana reports.
Cars have gotten safer, roadways have gotten safer, and yet we see fatal crashes increasing over the last couple of years. And here in Middlesex County, we think that it's time that we do something about it and find a way to stem the tide.
Sergeant Jonathan Berman of the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office is spearheading a new traffic safety initiative in response to a recent surge in fatal crashes in the county, specifically on Route 1. The action plan includes identifying crash locations, mapping high injury corridors, and then proposing a series of actions designed to promote crash prevention.
It's really just a way to bring together all the different parties that are responsible for the roadways in Middlesex County through engineering, enforcement, and education efforts.
The initiative is part of the county's Vision Zero program, focused on directly addressing the rise in deadly car crashes with an emphasis on U.S. Route 1, a vital and high-volume roadway in the county.
The speed limit on Route 1 is 50 or 55 miles per hour, depending on the section that you're in. We're routinely seeing vehicles in excess of 75 or 80 miles per hour. The data that we're getting shows it's not an insignificant percentage of the travelers that are driving, 50, 60% greater than the posted speed limit. It's just unacceptable, and that has to come to an end.
The safety efforts come after the state announced a statewide initiative to eliminate traffic deaths by 2040. Since 2020, the county has reported more than 300 deaths on the roadways. Out of these, 45 fatalities occurred on U.S. Route 1.
So the most problematic area is on Route 1 between Parsonage Road, right in front of Menlo Park Mall, to Grandview Avenue. That's where we see most of our serious accidents.
Why is that?
With respect to Parsonage, I think it's because it's right after people are coming off the parkway, they're coming flying off that off-ramp, and they're coming right into a choke point where traffic is at a dead stop. It's always backed up. It's a very heavy merge, and they're not expecting it. In addition, Route 1 has a lot of businesses along the highway, a lot of driveways. There are people pulling off the highway, pulling onto the highway. And when you factor in the high speeds at which people travel down Route 1, it leads to a lot of serious accidents.
Erin Campbell is section chief of the Crash Investigation Unit for the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office. She says the office has partnered with the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety and the State Department of Transportation, as well as officers from Woodbridge, Edison, New Brunswick, North Brunswick, South Brunswick, and Plainsboro police departments to collect data.
The Department of Highway and Traffic Safety has very generously given us a $230,000 grant that we'll be using to fund the project.
Distracted driving is very, very quickly rising to challenge it. And we see it all the time. And most of the time people are lucky and it winds up in minor crashes. But unfortunately, sometimes it does wind up with a very significant or fatal crash.
Lieutenant Gary Holston of the South Brunswick Police Department is vice president of the New Jersey Police Traffic Officers Association. Holston has responded to many unfortunate crashes on Route 1, including the latest one occurring on Tuesday.
Ultimately, it involved 4 vehicles, including the pickup truck, which wound up overturning. And I believe at least 8 people went to the hospital.
Holston says education is key to preventing fatalities on Route 1.
Some people may get an educational pamphlet. They may get a summons. They may get both. But the goal of this isn't summonses. The goal of this is to get the speeds down, get driver behaviors under control.
Sergeant Berman says the enforcement period will start in the next couple of weeks. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Raven Santana.